Hello adorables, welcome to my channel everyone. This video is for entertainment purposes only, okay? We're just thinking crazy things. So this is what happened. The shipping containers fell down. A lot of them.
Oh, what's going on the stacks?
Eyewitness News obtaining this video showing cargo containers falling off this cargo ship like dominoes this morning just before 9. The rumbling sound of the falling containers setting off alarm bells for the ship's crew and work crews on the ground at the port of Long Beach. Nearly 24 of the containers plunging into the ocean at Pier G. Others toppling over dockside at the berth. More than 50 containers either smacking into the ground port side or splashing into the ocean. The radio chatter sounding off during the mayhem.
You see that? I think that's blood. It's definitely liquid, okay? And this is too low to be okay. So this line is here, so this is smashed here. No, because this is the line, so there's nothing under there. There's nothing under there. That's not cargo container. That's not cargo container. This is definitely liquid. It could be reflecting from the cargo container, but, and you got this right here. I think there were people in there, and that when they fell and they smushed up, they fell into the water. Well, when they fell, the people, because when you hear them falling, they don't sound loaded. They sound hollow. And where's the debris? I think when they smashed up, there were people in there, and the people died, and their blood and everything, because the water rushed in. And so their blood would be in the water and drain out with their shoes for the little openings that there could be around there. Little cracks for it to fall out. Like some doors are kind of open. I saw some doors look like they were open all the way, and others look like they just cracked. Like, this is yesterday. Today, Charlie Kirk got shot, and there's already suspicion around there about him saying, "Shoot me now," to the cops. "Shoot me now, shoot me now."
It appears some of the overturned containers were filled with merchandise like sandals, which
See?
we saw.
Are you kidding me? This is all you could show me of cargo that slid out of there, is something that looks like some seaweed and a few sandals.
Floating in the
Let's look at that again.
chatter sounding off during the mayhem. It appears some of the overturned containers were filled with merchandise like sandals, which we saw.
There's only a couple pair. They're not in a packaging, you know. There's no plastic around them or anything. They're just floating loose out of all this stuff that could have fell out into the ocean. We see a water bottle and a few pair of sandals and what looks like a pool of bloody water on the ship. I think there were people in there, and that was like a war game kind of thing. And look how they got colored. It's rainbow. It's a rainbow. Oh, shit.
15 or more containers in the water. We're going to head back and get a secondary boat to see if we can push some of these
Port police arriving, spraying the area to keep the containers in the water from floating away. Port officials either don't know yet or are not saying what caused the mishap.
See the water
Richard
bottle?
Boats is an iron worker at the port who's been on the
USA.
job for several years.
I know it's a
You ever
port
seen
of
anything like this?
USA.
No, I've never seen anything
But-
like this.
Yeah, we had a gentleman who works there who tell us, he said, man, I've seen maybe 2 or
That looked rainbow, another one. It's rainbow. It's multiple colors. They don't all have it. There's one over here. They don't sound full. I don't know what it would sound
3
like.
containers topple over, but dozens of containers toppling over.
Look,
Just,
they've all got the rainbows
That's
on
something different.
Yeah, I believe it. I would say 1 or 2 would be an accident, you know, just getting a little too fast with the crane. But something like this is probably a major error somewhere.
Our Eyewitness News camera recording
See,
more
that
cargo
sounded
containers sliding
empty.
off the ship, smacking
Sounded
into the ground
hollow.
at the port. This happening several hours after the first containers became dislodged, sliding off the ship. Port officials mobilizing to
That is
undergo a head
definitely
count for the
liquid
ship's
down there.
crew, ensuring they were all
That's a
accounted
pool
for
of blood.
and safe. Is this a maid?
That's a pool of blood, man. It really is. There were people in there. I think that's why they got Charlie today. Because this was yesterday. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Peace out, adorables. God bless.